flavor, I think it's God's. Ice on the red, all the reds, watch out for us. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Appreciate you, Coach. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. From up top, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. And Charles, an NFC North matchup here, the so-called black and blue division.
Atta, baby, show that aid.
It's going to be a battle in 2019 as well. Who do you like out of this division?
Well, Chicago is a defending champion, and they play defense as well as anyone in the league, so you have to like their chances to repeat. Minnesota thought they were going to run the division, had a rough year. That's not normal Vikings football. They'll get back into the fray. Green Bay had such an underwhelming season last year. They changed coaches, but they still have number 12 throwing the football. And Detroit, they're on a crusade to eliminate bad football and get back to being the Lions that roar.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
They run with David Montgomery, the third-round pick from Iowa State. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On second down, Montgomery. And an alley to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, 31 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. To throw on third down. Boyle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. On fourth down, Boyle. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. We're a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more have to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Boyle. And he finds his tight end, Graham. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down, Boyle. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's Trubisky to throw underneath to Davis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Trubisky will throw, rolling to his right. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
So you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Davis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky stepping up. He's going to keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. On 1st down, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. A dump off for Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken the lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix, of course, a former Green Bay Packer, there on the stop. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his man, Valdez Scantling. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. They go play action here on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Boyle, and he slides to avoid the hit. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On third down, Boyle. And that's complete to Adams. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Throwing on first down. Boyle. It's caught here by Adams. A gain of 6 there on first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say we punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Boyle. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll run it with Jones. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Ready? Back to throw. Boyle being chased out left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this where both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to...
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.